How about now? Am I heard? Please tell me you can hear me. I don't want to be silenced anymore. I just told everybody hello, and the stream was already broken. There we go. Oh my god. Chat, this is still leftover stuff from my broken stream yesterday. Has that been a story? But before I get to that story, welcome in everybody. Hello Ben, Dynanaut, good to see you. Jurassic Photography, Dave, Cactus, Black Burger Edits, Endurable Brand Muffin. Who else we got? Flying Chicken, did I mention Flying Chicken? Who else did we miss? Oh, there was somebody else. There was the Camden Clay Show, yes. And I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, just tell me. And then we can all laugh at you together that you were excluded. I'm kidding. I don't know, because Endurable Brain, Endurable Bran, you know, if you were in a basket of muffins, Endurable, you would be a bran muffin. Reliable, trustworthy, soul fabric, branny, someone that can really clean out your gut. The Walking with Dinosaurs director is an AI. I mean, that's horrible. I'm sorry. That's travesty. That should never happen. Hey Noodle, let's be friends. Okay, we can be friends. Jurassic, what muffin would you be? Poppy seed. How about a poppy seed muffin? Unless you're allergic to poppy seeds. You don't want to be a clean out the gut muffin? Okay, hold on though. Low key, if your nickname was called Gut Muffin, then I think that's kind of a goated name. I don't know why, Gut Muffin. Alright, what are we doing today, chat? Did I see your comment, Cactus? Was that about the strategy game? Okay, hold on, what are we doing today? This is what the Noodle and Bun house looks like when you're only rendering one room. You turn off all the other sections of the house. Why does the screen look so weird? You turn off all the other sections of the house to make it look normal. Let me put the wireframe on, like we're in the Matrix. You guys know where this is. This is the front door, and you go into the front door, and then the lounge would usually be over there, and then you'd go out of the lounge, and then you run down. You get to the kitchen, the dining room. And then there'd be another part of the house there that we can't see because that's also turned off. And if we look to the other side, we'd find the kitchen. And then there's another door that leads into nowhere. The Buntrix. Wait, you're the animator or the modeler? A little bit of everything, Black Burger Edits. A little bit of everything. I do the voice, I do the editing, I do the stories. I've done some of the animation, some of the modeling. None of the texturing. Oh, technically I've textured something, but I really don't do texturing. Do your cat bed. What do you mean do my cat bed? You stay away from my cat bed. That costs extra, alright? How's everybody doing? Sorry I missed Monday. The story was, I updated OBS, and then, what was I gonna say? Oh, and then Stream Elements Live updated. Is the music slightly loud? Okay, let me go down. How about this? Does this feel better? Can't I just drag Hold on, I got an idea. I got an idea, chat, because I can't see my levels. All right. Is the music maybe still on the loud side? Just give me a mic check. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, mic. Endurable gut muffin. Check, check. The Bun's bed. No, Bun doesn't have a bed. If he did, I would have sold it for cat. I mean, nothing. We never got one delivered and I sold it immediately before he knew about it. You thinking about making 2D noodle and bun plants for a zombie parody? Flying chicken, go right ahead. Sounds goated. Okay, cool. Blackburger edits, what are you talking about, friend? How is me? Does my brain work? Me English good, nice, yes, very yummy. Dinonaut, like you very much I do. Yum yum. Any Slay the Spire too soon? Maybe. I need a win as the final character. You know the one that summons frost and darkness orbs? I hate him a lot. I haven't beaten the game with him yet. Very annoying. Okay, so I updated my stream setup. Updated the OBS, right? And then everything broke. And when I mean broke, it broke bad. It logged me out of everything. I had to re-log and reset up, and it just didn't work. And then I was like, you know what'll work? I'll upgrade my PC from Windows 10 to Windows 11. How bad can that be? Oh no, it was bad. I spent all day last night fixing this stupid computer, and now I have Windows 11 and nothing to show for it. Jimmy, good to see you. Scary grayscale color. So needless to say, I've been doing a lot of software stuff, and I'm tired of software. That's why the mic wasn't working, because everything's broken apparently. Hey Heng. I mean, hey Heng. Nice to see you, Heng. Pretty cool guy. Hey, chat, you see this guy Heng? I like it when Heng comes to chat. He's a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Okay, chat. Oh, okay. Since you're early to the stream, right? So this is important. This is actually gonna be something that you will see but nobody else will ever see. Okay, maybe they'll see it later, but here is an unreleased... Actually, nobody else will ever see this. Here's an unreleased Noodle and Bun short that was too violent for TV that we decided to cancel, and we never aired. I will be fixing it and editing it, but I will show it here to all of you. And then you can tell me how we can fix it. Okay, so it was never aired because it was slightly too aggressive / violent. Well, we thought it was a little bit much, right? So we're gonna cut out the middle part. You'll see which part. We were literally gonna cut out the cutting part and then replace it with something else. Okay, cool. Let me play that right now for you. Let's pause the music for a second. Oh, the music's gonna break. No, it won't. It won't. I got an idea. I can open it with a different media player. Oh, now it won't break. Alright, chat. Look at this masterpiece. Unreleased Noodle and Bun short, never to be seen before again. Let's have a look. No! Yes, get him, Noodle. Get him! Okay, we got him. Finally, victory! Aw, what? It's cake. It's everything. Everything was cake. That was the unreleased short. How cute does Bean look eating his little cheese in the beginning? So cute. Yeah, so we're cutting out that middle part where Bean gets cake sliced. And we're gonna do something else. If you woke up to this in the morning and you were like, oh look, my cat is hungry and he wants food, and you saw this, you'd be like, ah! That's a pose. I mean, that is, look at his belly. Look at his belly. And so then we're cutting this shot. So this shot gets cut. And then this shot gets cut. I'm thinking when he tries to slice Bean, you cut to him slicing, but there's nothing there. And then Noodle looks up and he's in the back rooms. And then you see he gets all scared, and then a giant Bean chases Noodle around the back rooms. Why does this get unreleased? There's a short Wii U kill a character and that steak is the cow. No, but you don't actually see it. Stalinator sent, you are floating sandbox lover 24. What is that name? You are Stalinator. One last time. Anyway, so this one's getting edited. I thought since it's an art stream, I'll treat you to what happens when we go a little bit too much on the stuff, and then we go, maybe we can't release this one. Let's do something else. Beans! Yeah, it didn't have that funny punch that we were looking for. So we kind of, oh my gosh. Why does this always resize? I hate Windows 11 Windows. No, you know the Windows, not the actual Windows. I'm using Windows 11. Alright. Episode name should be Noodle and Bun Hijack. Nani, for what? Maybe the final bean replaced himself with a cake bean. Cactus, I also like that idea. But unfortunately, that hallway there's a lot of constraints to fixing that short, because that hallway no longer exists in this ethereal plane. I think we deleted the asset. Dynanaut, was it too violent? Okay. Mic check. We're good with audio again. Alright, let's get to it. So, thank you for joining. Today we're just working on the first shot of some Noodle and Bun shorts. We're gonna start by, I think we've imported our camera already. Good lord. Is it Alt-E, I think? Control-E? Shift-E? Alt-Shift-E? No, what was the thing where you expand it? Why have I forgotten it? Curses! Maybe I can change this to like network view. Okay. This just helps me have a look at things quick. Make sure everything is aligned correctly. So this is still going to milk abduction, so we can't use this one. How's everybody's week been? Chat, have you been having a good week? Have you been productive? What was that? Noodle, maybe you don't watch soccer, but what did you think of the World Cup? Cactus, I do watch a bit of soccer, but I wasn't really that interested. Messi always. If blood was the lime green color like that cake girl does, it would be less jarring, but I don't know how many people know about her. Yeah. Hey, Norval! How you doing, man? Norval the art? And you're here in an art stream? Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna reset my render path directory. Don't worry, this is all the boring technical stuff you have to do at the beginning of your shot. You've got to make sure you're reading in the right camera in scene. Was it this one? Nani? Is it 1100? Okay, let's just double check. There you go. As expected, it is number 1000. Let's get rid of this one, because that's going to just confuse me. What else do I got to do? Noodle. Well, we don't need burger. Burger is not in the scene. Have I loaded in everything correctly? Most likely I have. Let's go find Noodle. Load him in. Look at all this technology. Look at everything that lay your eyes upon the nodes I have built. A labor of a lifetime to build Noodle and Bun. Tell you that. So it's Geo Noodle. 3D is fun. You enjoy 3D? Music's still kind of overpowering me. Endurable. I fear that sometimes you make me down the music too much because you want to hear my voice too much. We're here to jam to vibes. Found a new coffee shop but can't stay there for long because the cleaning products they use are too strong. What cleaning products? Are they using that are so strong? Also, do you think those cleaning products could dissolve a body? Just asking for a friend. Okay, cool. So that's Noodle, new Noodles read in. We also have Bun in the scene. Let's go find Bun. Okay. How you doing, Bun? Last time I rendered Bun was Yarararadars. Source Geo. Wait. Did I get the right Noodle? Or did I render in... Okay, I did. Oh, and I needed the pig. You want to be a member, but you're broke? Why are you lagging? Do you know Fabuloso? I do not, actually. You 3D model? Ah! In what package, Norval? Is it Blender? Where was the pig? I put the pig somewhere here. No, don't make me find the pig. Okay. Well, we gotta go find the pig. No, that thing's been edited. How about bucket? No, why is the bucket edited? Chair. Okay, well, that's good. No, delete that. This is called pig, not chair anymore. Delete that. I think the pig is somewhere here. Why does it keep not remembering? So piggy bank, render cam. Is this scene have a rubber chicken in it? Okay. Okay, well hold on, chat. You know what we should do? Oh, I forgot you could do this with Windows 11. You can have file browser tabs, which are incredibly weird, don't you think? Like you can have multiple tabs in your windows. I usually just have multiple windows. Alright, let's have a look, chat, at what we're actually watching. Which one is this one? Okay, well, I'll open with this. Okay, here is the short we're working on today, chat. So this shot, Noodle and Bun peek their head out behind the corner over there, and they go, "Ooh, what is that?" And then there's a piggy bank. What would they do with the piggy bank? Maya and Blender, mostly Blender. Can you rig in Blender Norval? It smells nice, but use it too much, it'll burn off your nose hairs. Do you work in like a coffee shop most of the time, Dynanord, or is it like your guilty pleasure? It's not bacon, don't worry. We're not doing anything weird to bacon. Oh, so they do throw the... Am I gonna get demonetized for that song? Okay, hold on. I do not want to be demonetized. Okay. So what happens is they throw the rubber chicken, and then they hold their ears, and then bang, there's an explosion, and then they look, and then there's just a pile of ash and money, and then they do something with the money, which I can't tell you. That's the surprise part of it. But they are dancing at the end. Amazing. Why did they kaboom the pig? Because the pig had money in it, they needed to get inside. Little box, I mean, Thaddeus! Good to see you, friend. Are you feeling better? Have you recovered from the plague? Good to see you. How you doing, man? We're doing some animation today. We're doing some honest work for some honest money. Good to see you, Thaddeus. Noodle, you have some bad news. In September 1st in France, social media will be heavily restricted. Oh, yeah, that's true. Cactus, is it under 16s that can't? That's gonna be pretty crazy, to be honest. Are you finally feeling better? Oh, man, with some nasty bronchitis. Ah, that sucks. I've never had bronchitis. But I've had something worse. No manialitis. Brocolitis. Okay, cool. So they're just sticking their heads around the corner and then they're throwing the rubber chicken at the pig. Do I still have the rubber chicken? Piggy bank. So now we need to assign a shader. Okay. So it's piggy bank model. No, the piggy bank doesn't have it. Okay, so the piggy bank does not have a texture. Slightly annoying. No folder selected. Aborting. What groups do we have in this pig? I know this window looks highly boring right now, but give me 2 seconds, chat, because I need to figure... I have one group called mesh. That helps me a bunch. It has UVs though. I don't know what I'm gonna do with UVs. Look, it's got little eyes. Why is everything grayed out? Camera's not locked, right? Okay. Come, piggy, piggy, piggy. Why is it always set pivot? Stupid app. Look at it, it's glorious. Yeah, let's grab out its face geometry. Should we make its nose dark? Oh, man. Why you gotta be like this? Bikini. Okay. Is this gonna work? Yeah, I think that'll work. Anything else that needs to be black on the pig? I guess we can't really do an ear shape. Okay, cool. Group that out. That is gonna be the black group, and then the rest is gonna be the rest. Hey, Bean! Good to see you. How's work, Bean? Bean? That's fine. You were thinking they would be having ribs for dinner when you saw the pig? That's crazy. That's one bodacious piggy bank. That's alright. He does well for himself. I like how just bolted on that tail is at the back of the pig there. Don't tell Noodle and Bun, but there's nothing inside. So yeah, for anybody just joining, this is what we're working on. It's you live on Twitch. I am. Amazing how I figured out how to do that. Noodle and Bun appear around the corner. They throw the chicken bomb. They blow up the pig. Boom! Camera shake. Then they go, what? And then, money! Hooray! And then they do a special dance. Pretty cool. Alright. The program I'm working in today is called Houdini, which is better than every other software because that's what Houdini people say all the time. But we have to shade the pig. So this is just gonna be all. And then this will be black. Should I blast it out? I might have to. We'll see. We'll see what we do with this. I don't know yet. Okay. Let's just connect up some standard materials. This is all, and this is gonna be called black. Okay. All will be fairly white. I wonder if we have like RS noise and we put it in like art color, base color. We'll see how that turns out. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but base color 0. I think the reflection is fine. Okay. All material. No. All. Why must you open in a weird window? All goes to all. Add an extra material, and then we have the black group goes on the black material, and that should be sort of okay for now. Good. Good. Noodle wearing gloves? What do you mean? Shake that booty. Have they been treating you fairly, Bean? How do you mean am I wearing gloves? What is that supposed to mean? I feel like that's a loaded question. Is anyone allergic to the steering wheel on their car? I've seen people who have to wear driving gloves because they're allergic to leather. Oh, his hands are red in scene. Where did you see that? You didn't see Noodle's hands at all? Please be the chicken. I don't want to open up another scene. No. Hold on. Let me just see if I can find the chicken. The chicken should be here. Chicken. There's cheese, firewood, pizza, firewood piece, remote cheese, more cheese, farm truck, chef's hat spoon. Blah, 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 blah. Bungeo lounge. No. Why? The chicken is not here. There's a lot of things, but the chicken is not one of them. Curses! When last did we use the chicken? You were gonna say paws or hands? Yeah. Pause, please. Okay, let's get it right here. Okay, Cactus on Twitch. I mean, that definitely didn't get confused there. Now that we know your name is there. Plot twist, when Noodle throws the chicken, Bacon walks in and they have money and some ribs for dinner. Dark, Camden. Dark. That's why France is banning social media for all of you. I can't remember when last we used the damn chicken. Does anyone remember the last short we used it on? Can't remember now. Okay. Wait, hold on, unless it's here. Where's the prefab tool? Hey, Riley Box, welcome in! How's your weekend been, Riley? Thaddeus, did you have any decent of a weekend, considering you, Don't look, chat. You might be seeing assets that are on the movie. You're not allowed to see these ones. I gotta find the rubber chicken. I think the chicken is here. Come on, chicken. I don't want a carrot. I want a chicken. Maybe they just throw a floppy carrot, and I don't have to shade the stupid chicken again. It's not a texture error, it's just a representation thing that we use, Norval. So when we're animating and play blasting, we can see where Noodle's hands are. Some of these assets you'll recognize, like the 7-Eleven, but some you won't. Like this layout. Ooh, what could that be? Ooh! Whoa! Look, it's a bubble. I made that. Hold on. No, where's the stupid chicken? Dag nabbit. Ben, you gotta keep quiet. Can't leak things. Kind of very low energy weekend. Didn't really have a fully recovered day until yesterday. Man. I don't know what's worse, being able to recover on the weekend but not getting a weekend, or having to power through work while you're sick is also fairly unpleasant. I'm not quite sure what I would prefer. You're gonna stay on Twitch? Cactus, can't you find your way back? No, Cactus! You like bubbles? I mean, you said it. Yeah, but Ben...
Thaddeus Faber says new month.
Whoa, Thaddeus! Thanks for the 20, friend. Wrench be with you, my child. May the smell of the steel that rubs off on your hands guide your nose to great food? I gotta work on that one. That one could use work. Anyway, thanks so much, man. Thanks for supporting. Okay, I need to go find a chicken. This has been a very interesting art stream so far. It's like a talk stream. Man, where did I use the chicken? Where did I use the chicken? File, open recent files. File, open. Okay, let me go find a chicken quickly. No, I have to open a whole nother Houdini. Okay. I gotta get a whole nother Houdini going. Open up a whole nother scene. You gotta go, Cannon Clay.
Holy moly, that's incredible.
Whoa, Dynanaut. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted, friend. Damn. Thank you. 20 memberships. And did Flying Chicken get a membership now? And Cactus? I can't... No, Cactus always had it. Riley Box. Anyway, thank you so much, Dynanaut. Appreciate it. New month, new me. You gotta... Oh, that always reminds me of that Britney Spears song. You gotta work, bitch. If you know that song, you've lived a good life. Cannot preload shelf undetermined error. What's happening to the chat? So nice. Yeah, new month, new gift. New month, new me. New month, new... I can finally get my nails done. Okay. Now I gotta go figure out where the last time I opened a stupid chicken was. Let me have a look here. It wasn't in the Yarara dance. No more toast. No milk abduction. Do not press. Snack. Need for speed. What was Need for Speed? Fart and shot. Revenge shake. Full price. Mellow Prince. Ice cream bird. Minecraft. Sneak attack. Does anyone remember when I last used that frickin' chicken? Gen Z Pro Snoop. What was snack attack? Sometimes I forget how much stuff we've done. No one said you were stupid, chicken. What do you mean? They didn't have... Why can't I remember when we last used the rubber chicken? I think it was fuel on the fire, right? Probably. Assets, yeah, rubber chicken, rig texture. we remember where we... Okay, hold on. I know how to do this. Whoa, what? We got more things happening. Cactus, you followed on Twitch? Thanks so much. You found where the follow button was. Why is all the sauce stew gone? Oh, there you go. 30, 40, 50. Ah, okay. Cut 50 uses me. Okay, I found it, chat. I found it. Finally, we get to open up an old scene to go rip something out of that one to put it in the new one. Because I'm not resetting the stupid chicken up because the chicken was a pain. You tempted to donate, but you can't yet. You got to get into that grand set. Sorry about the lack of shorts as well, everybody. The issue is... There's rubber chicken. Is this thing shaded at the bottom here? It is. What is it shaded on? Why is it giving me... Did I do anything to the chicken before I... What is this thing? Hold on, chat. Is this just simulation stuff for the chicken? That is strange. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab all of this. I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna go back to our other scene. This one. And then we're gonna call this chicken. Hey, Shuritaro, welcome to the stream. Put that in there. Whoa. It's gone all funky on me. We could delete all of that. Most likely plug it in there. I wonder if this is gonna work. I feel like I'm doing a whole bunch of rubbish right now. Okay, let's view that. What does it look like? And where is it? Look, it's the rubber chicken. Oh, it's moving. It's doing things. Does it land properly? Okay, hold on. Where's the chicken? Hiding from me. And pig is hiding. Okay, it works. We did it! Oh, we have to still sim the chicken, don't we? I guess we need the whole setup from the other one. Hold on. We need the whole kitchen sink from this one, chat. We did it wrong. But, you know, that's what happens. You won't be here on Thursday. You have a trip. Shuri, where you're off to? Twitch can be a little lonely. Ben is like the watcher on the wall. He keeps Twitch alive. Danish! How you doing? Good to see you. Wait. Ben had like a 40 view streak. If he missed Monday, because I didn't stream, does that break it? Surely not, right? No! I did, Ben. I did a test stream, and that means when I did the test stream, you wouldn't have been able to join, which means the streak has been broken! I destroy... Oh, Windows 11 destroys us again. No. Hey, Kexy Kitten. Good to see you. Are you on YouTube now? Not on Twitch? Okay, let's fix this chicken. What am I doing here? Hold on. I need more network view. This is difficult streaming. Okay, let's paste this whole... Okay, well, I need that. The only thing that's not here is the scale. Do I scale here? I scale there anyway. Okay, well, I don't need any of this then. That's all just gonna be connected. Material 1 looks at rubber chicken, 1 view shop net. Okay, cool. We should be good. I don't think it's reading the floor though, but we'll see. Okay. You have 95,000 wrench points. It's a pity you need 1.8 million wrench points to buy anything. Hey, Migs, good to see you. You got a gifted membership. You wanted to say thank you. Oh, that's cool. I hope your week's been going good for you, Kexy. Good to see you around. How do you see your current view streak count? It usually tells me whenever you join. bin, and then now it hasn't told me, so I'm worried. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, of course it's not gonna work because there's nothing there. Ah, we'll look at it like this. Is the chicken gonna sim? Is it simulating now? I guess it is. Hold on. Wait, what? How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm just very busy. Did you follow your stream? Of course you are. Come on, chickens. Finish simulating. Okay, cool. Why is it doing... Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing. Lol. I need to be here. Whoa, what is it doing? Where is that chick? Okay, there we are. No, we're still on the wrong thing. Is this still fuel on the fire? Why am I... Oh, my bad, chat. Okay, I figured out what I was supposed to be doing. Whoopsie poopsie. Gotta go all the way back and find the actual correct asset. I got super confused because I have different simulations. I mean, scenes open. Okay. So this is rubber chicken from... Okay, cool. That's down there. Alright. So this I can close now. Discard and quit. We do not need that. What we need is the boring window. Naiwu! Are you coming in because you also got a gifted? Good to see you. Ben, and you know, I was gonna get $1 million from Twitch if I could have 1,000 watch streak, and now I gotta start all over again. I'm kidding, by the way. That's not a thing. Is the chicken now in the right room? Oh, we can't see anything. There. That should be working. Ah. One wonders where the chicken is. Now you get double views. Zimt! AKA Kexi. Where is my chicken? This is like Daenerys. Where are my dragons? Where is my chicken? Chat, I'm upset with the latest season of House of the Dragon. It's so boring. I want something to happen. Okay. This is not good. Okay, let's go find... Okay, there's the chicken. The chicken's doing weird things. Is it actually... What? Okay. There you go. Okay, it is working. Yada yada yada. Clock constraints, blah blah blah. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, Endurable, it's the same person. You gotta know everybody's different names and where they're from. Okay, something bad is happening in the scene.
Where's my rubber chicken? And why is it gone?
Are the struts working? Yeah, struts are there. Thing is animating. Is it because I have a collision object? No. What? It should just work. Where? Nani? Why?
You there, simulation. Can you please work?
Okay. No, that's just the anim. You! Where? But why?
But why don't you work?
That's weird. You should just be finding geo and constraints. I don't understand. This scares me. Does Noodle work? Hold on, chat. Panic. Where's Noodle? Okay, Noodle Vellum. Oh! Okay, Noodle's working. It's just the chicken. There's something weird going on with the chicken. I can't seem to see why it's not working. I hope you don't forget to text you about something. Okay, Tsimt. You don't you write it down. You don't forget to text him. Anyway, back to my Game of Thrones rant. If anybody watches House of the Dragon, I don't know why it's so boring. It should be a super interesting show with giant dragons. And what are these guys doing? You know what this is? This path is broken. Hold on. Why are these screens so small? Like, gotta be like a... Oh, is this thing called pig? No, what are you looking for pig for? Stupid. Where's chicken? Oh my god. Not zombie. There, chicken. What are we looking for? The geonode. Geo. And con. That should be the chicken now. Can we please work? Okay. It's finally started to cooperate, chat. We have ignition. Okay. So everything we do in Maya comes into Houdini 10 times too big. And so... Oh, is this also not working? Oh... Good lord, chicken venom, and then... Do I need a chicken venom object? Why is it dot dot slash? Let's just bring it in. Right, there it is. Okay. Can this please work for me? That IPR camera is seriously annoying. Okay, sorry about the boring part of linking everything up. Like, sometimes you bring in geometry and it's stored in a different file location and it shouldn't have been there, and then it is there, and then something doesn't work. Hey, Victoria, my new noodle mug has arrived, and it's your official new tea mug. Need to get a bun one for coffee. Thank you so much for buying some swag, Victoria. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Victoria Meerman, are you from South Africa or are you Dutch? Or am I getting the location totally wrong? Hey, Joke. Good to see you. Oh no, this chicken is... Whoa, this chicken's deforming horribly. What? Is it possessed, chat? What is it doing? Look at the... Man, I now need to make a floor for it. Use the floor. I think the overall constraint is too weak on it. You gotta go play Among Us. People are still playing Among Us. That sounds fun. Sneak peek for new video. Technically, yeah. I mean, it's not much of a sneak peek. It's some nerd looking at numbers on a screen and graphs and stuff like that. I need a object merge in what exactly? I need the floor. So in order to create collisions, we gotta go find, I think it's the foyer. Does this take place? This is what we're making. Does this take place? It's on a carpet, right? Ooh, that's nice. Plop, plop. It kind of is. It's on both. Man! Is it floor? Ooh, what is this floor? Does this come with the carpet? What does the whole foyer look like? No, I need the carpet too. How about star? What do you guys call it? A rug? A carpet? I bet you it's called a rug. Why must everything be so difficult? Foyer runner. Chat, what? Who called this a runner? Does it look like it has two legs and it runs away? It's been so long since you've last been here. Blizzard, how you doing, friend? Good to see you. Do you like 3D animation? You're impressed your country lost 2-0 to Spain. Cactus, are you Argentinian? Okay. Well, apparently that's called a runner. So, I would have thought it a carpet. But that is not what it is. So now we have to go find the foyer. What? What are you pulling in? Anyway. We need to go find the foyer. F-O. Okay, well, that's just pulled in everything. That doesn't really help me at all. There should be a... Foyer. Out floor. Give me that. Aha! I think I need to scale it. I hope I don't need to translate it. That would be very annoying. Fun facts. The whole entire noodle house has somehow got a 0.4 transform in the y-axis. And then we just left it like that. We're like, no, that's fine. We'll just have the house just always need to be translated. You've got to go to sleep. All right, Blizzard. Sleep well and dream of warm weather. Yes. Wait, if you're a Blizzard, you like cold weather. Dream of snow. Or snow. Yeah. Dream of snow. That sounds good. Why, when I think of blizzards, do I think of ice? You know? Is that just because the Blizzard logo had ice in it? Is that a me thing? That I associate blizzards and ice? But I guess blizzard's just wind and snow, right? I've never been in one, so... I don't know what I'm... I don't know what I'm talking about. Static solver. You know what we should do? We should save our scene, chat. Saving saves lives. Rule Stephanie Meyer. Wow, that's a lot of things to... Oh, Dutch husband. I saw that message too late, Victoria. Sorry about that. Hey, bub. How you doing, Ruel? You having a good week? Yeah, we're building it. No. Okay, it's still saving. I thought it was gonna crash. I got the spinny wheel and I was like, no. Oh, you used to be called Sakura? Ah, I see. It's always the same ones coming around, huh? Blizzard the game thingy? Yeah, Endurable, exactly that. What do you mean fail? It's not failed, it's just saving. I hope it's saving. It's taking a long time to save. I saved it not on frame 1. Is it gonna crash? I have a sneaky suspicion that we were about to have a crash, chat. Okay, bye Blizzard. Can you create more Noodle and Bun videos about Noodle and Bun and friends to take a camp was being hunted by monsters? I can certainly pencil it down and schedule it for... Oh, it saved. That took way long to save. Okay. Okay, well, it didn't crash. So... Thank gosh for that. Static object. What's so nice about Vellum is it uses GPU collisions, which means it just works. Chicken. Out collide. We pull that in. What do you want? Reset. You freaking marmot. Oh, is it translated? It is. I think I have to transform it down first. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Sorry, Noodle, you need to go and sleep. Enjoy the stream. Thank you. You can't recall anyone called Flying Chickens. Hey, you just try to wind him up. Bub, how you doing this week? Are you good? Are you working on things? Why does the foyer move? What is going on? Did it just move because it reset in the simulation, or did that thing translate? Hold on, chat. Okay, I think we got it. Where's Bun? Bun's off making more noodle and bun. Yes, we'll go with that. He's definitely not in a vicious legal battle over somebody stealing his dog biscuits. He's really cute when he wears his reading glasses, though. See you later, Blizzard. Do they ever throw this freaking chicken? Okay, there he goes. There goes the chicken. Hold on. I know it's really small and seen, but there we have our chicken. Block. Does he hit the floor? What is he doing? Who animated this nonsense? Oh, it bounces once and bounces twice. Okay, that seems good. Look how dynamic it looks. There we go. So they pull the chicken out and they pick it up in your throat. Block, block. Ah! Block, block. I like how fleshy it looks. Look how amazing. And then it blows up. You know what? I wish I could. Is it actually colliding? Why is it sitting on top of the geo? No! Doesn't quite sit. Do I have to translate it down? Has it got a translate on it already? Okay. I need to visualize the floor. Please! I believe. Will it be fine in Noodle's hand even if I translate it? Pulls it out. I think it'll be fine. I think I'm gonna be moving it down such a minuscule amount. Sometimes a basic fix is a good fix. I don't know what this is gonna look like. We're gonna have to double check what I've done, yeah, but you feel like you should have been more creative and productive this summer, but yeah. Huh. Well, you know, resetting your mind is probably the best way to be more creative. The world got us all believing we need to protect the shareholder value on the daily, which we do, but imagine we did it. It would be so much nicer. We should all just take a little bit more time to ourselves. We've all been led to believe we just gotta work, and all that matters is money. Sometimes, I mean, you can't take it to the grave with you, so. Oh, look at it smash into the floor. I like the slow-mo play of it. Oh, it looks gritty. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, true. Also, things that have a meaning mostly take their time. Exactly. Book, book, book. Look how quick that chicken flies. It sounds like it would make a very wet, floppy, sloshing sound. Okay. Fantastic. The chicken looks like it's chickening. Why is this file so broken? Now we have to save that out. Blip, 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 blip. Done. Let's see how quick it flies. I think it was too high up, Bean. I don't think I had to translate it down so that it collided with the ground. Oh wait, I don't think we'll see anything now, will we? Oh, there it comes. Here's the real-time play-by-play. Or in a second. Right, here's the play blast. I think it was perfectly quick. But yeah, it was like just barely. Maybe it's got that 0.4 error, and that's not your fault. But it's working there. Just have to pull it down slightly. The question is, in Noodle's collisions, am I also doing the same thing? Let's see.
Let us investigate. Inside of Noodle, we definitely have the foyer.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that with Noodle as well. Wow. The kitchen height-filled floor. Yeah. Not the worst, not the most egregious thing, so don't worry about that. Bean. What was I gonna say? Oh, Bean, you didn't tell me how work's going. Do you feel fulfilled working on such a biblical production? Literally. Okay, what else have I got? I gotta do noodle. Is he hooked up to the foyer? No! I don't want to make a tube. Noodle. Black chair. How about... Where's the foyer? Field. Outfield lounge floor. No. What did you call this? Our kitchen floor collide. Is it the floor though? I doubt it'll be that. What is this? What is this nonsense? No. Oh, it is. Look at the size of this collision object. That's pretty cool. So it's a high field. I got it. Where's the terrain object? That's what you are. So we use different types of colliders to make sure that we can properly represent the surface of the floor so that Noodle can collide against it and feel planted and natural in his world. Hi, Drew. Wait, what is this? That's not the right collision object. I've been scanned. But it was called... Active lounge. No. It's supposed to be called kitchen. There you go. My bad. This is the correct floor. Aha. So you'll see now we have the floor of the farmhouse represented at a side distance field in the y-axis. I'm such a nerd. Yeah. Work has been pretty interesting, getting used to the workflow, and you need to get yourself a Bible. It's crazy talk. Look, it's Noodle peering around the corner like the little ragamuffin cat he is. Meow, meow, meow. That's right, Noodle. Grab the chicken. Yes, he has the chicken, and then he goes... We're watching this thing simulate in real time, frame by frame. This is how long Noodle takes to move. So you know in a video game, you move at like 60 frames a second, or people want like 120 frames a second. When we calculate Noodle, he moves at 1 frame a second, not 120. Now once he's calculated, he goes quick. I think he looks good. He looks floppy, he looks goopy. Nice. Love him, love that for me. Noodle was an easy one this time around. Now we jump into our post-process node and we cash him out. 1 down, 1 bun to go. Shot 1, some... Okay, Noodle's done. Save to disk. Noodle is such an amazing character. Yes, I am. Thank you, Tim. Already knew that. I'm kidding. Now I need to update the location of the saved out simulation for Noodle. He lives in his own little folder. Special cat deserves a special folder. Special friends, special teams. What about their eyes? Do those get simmed? Nope. The eyes get put on afterwards in sort of a smart lattice process. Oh, Noodle's still got his milk on his face. Oh no. Noodle, what you got going there? Is that milk on your face? Yeah, we need to remove Noodle's milk. No. Why has he got all this milk? And where did it come from? It came from there. I think this is... I hope this is all fine. This feels like this was the last node on the subdiv. Okay, cool. Noodle, why'd you delete all the streams on the main channel? Flying Chicken, because the main channel is for animated videos. Did you watch any of the main streams on the main channel? Nobody's going and watch. I have the statistics, chat. You watch me when I'm live, and then I'm dead to you. You throw me away Like yesterday's wet cat food. You like the music in Durable? I'm glad. Why are people messaging me so much? It's like I work on other jobs and have 4 other people to answer to. Maybe. So yeah, Flying Chicken. Basically, we wanted the algorithm to make sure that it was just sending the main Noodle and Bun channel out to people who want to watch animation, because that's what that channel is about. If you want streams, there's lots on this one. Yes. Okay, Noodle, I think you should be fine right now. Maybe the streams were edited before they got re-uploaded. 100% true, Endurable. Ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe one day when the streams are really good enough, then they'll get uploaded. Okay, where are we so far? Where is this chicken? Can we... Where'd the chicken go? Oh, wait. Aha! Did the translate on the chicken work? Okay, let's play blast this to see where we're at with the scene. Why don't you re-upload them here? For what reason, Flying Chicken? I really don't think streams that were on the original main channel would do too much. Skitty! How are you doing, Skitty? How has your day been? Have you been promoted? Are you more important? Well, now Skitty will represent you on 0800.com. Get your own Skitty representative, and never be alone again after a promotion. We don't know what Skitty's services do, but I've been. This is a sponsored stream. Skitty paid me $18.50 to run her impromptu advert. Hashtag ad. Hashtag sellout. Hashtag corporate greed. That's 0800 for your Skitty consultation. Finally out of meetings. Ah, nice. Ben lives for meetings, Skitty. Ben goes to work and he just fills his calendar up with meetings like a 6-year-old at a Holiday Inn buffet. Fills up cereal. Okay. Noodle, you're up. Pull out the chicken. Throw the chicken. Ah, look at it. That's amazing. Thanks for your free promo. Hashtag blessed. Look how floppy it is. Every time I see that chicken, I have like a physical stim to try bite it. Like I wanna gnaw on it. You know, like that rubbery feeling you get between your teeth when you eat a rubber band. That's what I imagine the chicken feels like. It gives me knowledge on all the OG viewers' backstories, like in Durable and Skitty. Lol, now you prefer to just work in silence and listen to audiobooks or streaming cats. Too modest, Ben. Too modest. Okay, all we need is Bun now. And then the scene is done, I think. Where is Bun? Oh, where is he? The Flying Chicken... Aren't you about as OG as it gets? You desire knowledge. I don't think there's much more knowledge to get. The knowledge is Endurable has probably been here the absolute longest. And then was modded without her consent. If you pay you 1 cent, pay you 1 cent to your wallet, you will add TV remote in this animation. Why do you want the TV remote, Migs? And yes, I can add the TV. For 1 cent, I will put that TV remote in there. You feel like you've missed too much in the last months? Simped. Well, you haven't missed the most important part, and that is coming in to get a pat on the back. And oh, this thing's half simulated already. And a thank you for joining. Thank you. Need to work on that one. Okay, we've got Bun. What does this animation do? Okay, Bun is there. Okay, he comes down, comes across, looks around, freaks out, and jumps in. Kay! Good to see you, Kay-san. Konnichiwa. Honto. Kawaii Kay-san. That's good Japanese. That's some good Japanese. Getting my belly. Kind of Japanese. Do I have to give him the floor as well? Ugh. Do I have the foyer in his collision sect? Our kitchen, that is the kitchen floor, right? Yeah, he's got it. Is it a height field? There's also a height field. Do you have a terrain object? You probably do. Is it connected?
Well, it is connected. God, this is going so quickly. Look at me slap chopping through all this simulation work.
Okay, Bun, you're up. Oof, Noodle. What do you mean, oof, Zimt? Okie dokie, all the knowledge you need. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Flying Chicken, you were here since the washing machine stream, right? Like the noodle wash. If you were, you've pretty much got everything. Okay, noodle hug. Everyone's getting hugs. And there's emotes. And it's not showing up on the mixed chat. That's so annoying. Lost the OG viewer status. You see what you did there? I gotta squeeze for some money somehow. I'm kidding. I'm not like that. I swear I'm not a crazed corporate cat out for money. You think you started around the Idle Duck game? What I think a lot of people do is they kind of join a stream and then it's like alright, and then they watch it for a little bit, and then I'll stream something that they really enjoy, and then I got him right where I want him. Right between the eyes. Okay, Bun, you're looking good. Look at this weird drifting leg. Who animates like this? Why does a leg just drift along the side? I know you don't see it because he's behind a door, but... What happened to your tail, Bun? It got twisted up. Okay, he looks good. Bun, not too hero character in this story. We can head over to his post process with post haste. Bun. I'm opening a window on a different screen if you can't see what I'm doing, but that's just because all I'm doing is writing Bun out to disk. You have to cache your simulations, like cash money. Save the disk. You appeared in the Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 stream. You helped with puzzles. That's pretty old. I remember the puzzles. You had to drift so it would look better when you came back out. Sure you did. Sure, not a neglectful animation key, right? We still have to... how long does it usually take to get one short done? About a week, I would say. About a week. Zimt, there's no real donation link. You request more shorts featuring your favorite garlic. You know, we don't even have a simulation tool set up for garlic or a render node. That character is lost. Garlic is like... Garlic's gone to the Shadow Realm. Okay, Skinny, if you give me a short that involves garlic, we'll put garlic in one. I would say a week of like 5 hours a day, because I have to do other stuff with Noodle and Bun as well, like stream, like do merchandise, there's other meetings. I got to talk to people. I've got to. There's a lot of catnip that needs sorting. Yeah. Noodle is immune to pointy objects, or will he pop like a water balloon? Have you not seen me defeat Thanos, Migs, with Thor's hammer? So, yes. Wait, aren't there a bunch of new people? Am I gonna show? This is what we're working on today, short-wise. Chat. Wait, hold on, that's not the start of it. Noodle and Bun appear around a corner. What is that? A money pig. Noodle throws the grenade. Bang! Oh, it's been cracked open. There's a lot of money. Hooray! Money! What do we buy with money? Love. Love is what we buy. What do you mean you cook 10-liter soups? You ever... Back in my days, used to play Roblox, especially questionable. You mean family-friendly survival games? Also still need to finish Ratopia. Ratopia was great. No, I don't cook 10-liter soups. What are you talking about, Endurable? I'm not some weird prepper. Weird, like, strange chef cat. Okay. Okay, bun is done. That kind of rolls off the tongue quite nicely. I think... You know, it takes a while to get rolling on a short, and then, like, once you're in it, it goes a lot quicker. The hardest part of the short, I'll tell you now, is coming up with a good idea. If I was just loaded... Where is my noodle? Where are my dragons? Oh, there he is. I'm not used to having such a small UI window to work from, chat. Give me some sympathy. Is he in his sim folder? Bun. Okay, now before we do anything, I think I'm fairly happy with the scene. I'm saving it. Wooder! How you doing? Welcome to the channel, Gioil Red D Capi Baramex 26_02. Did you just hit the keyboard and that was all that came out for your name, or does that actually mean something and I can't read it? How you doing, Noodles? I mean, Wooders. Noodles Melons. What? You forgot an I? What do you mean I? Saving a scene takes literally 3.5 minutes with this heavy setup. So annoying. It's clever though. You can then just reheat soup on the day, for days on end. Yeah. Well, what I like to do is cook like a chili or like a stew, because then you make rice, like fresh rice, and then you heat up the soup or stew, because you freeze it, and then it goes even double as far. So 10 liters makes 20 portions. You can eat 20 times on a 10-liter pot, because then it's 500 grams a portion. It's pretty good. And then you have some rice with it. Well, you overslept a bit. Had a bowling date with your boyfriend last night, so your arm is still sore. Is that why the arm is sore? I'm joking. Woodermelons, I'm joking. The bowling date must have been great. You make leftovers and nobody eats them. You make leftovers. What do you mean? So you eat Dynanaut and then there's leftovers and no one eats those? Or do you make food that looks like leftovers fresh and nobody eats that? Sorry, I just need to clarify. You want Korean soup with rice? Mystiquan, one day I will deport you to Korea. And then that'll be the end of it. Alright, chat. Let's have a look at the scene. You need to get going. You have a doctor appointment to get to. Ben, good luck for the doctor appointment. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time, friendo. See you on Thursday, hopefully. Otherwise, have a great week. Okay, hold on. Do it. Yeah, but I'm going to send you to the Samsung factory, Mystiquan, and then you can be soldering DRAM so that the prices can come down. If leftovers or meal prep, hard to get anyone to eat the same thing 2 days in a row. I'm so not like that, Dynanaut. I'll eat the same thing every single day of my life till I die. Wait, something's wrong. Where is Bun? Why is he not here? Oh, because he's not turned on. His viewer isn't turned on. See you all later. See you Thursday. Okay, cool. See you Thursday. We forgot to put the lasagna in the fridge yesterday. Remember when, like, I only half closed the fridge and then it almost destroyed everything? That was sucky. You could do that with beans and rice. Yeah, I could really just eat everything. You had kimchi on rice today, best snack. Oh, you got a fellow fan with Victoria, also likes Korean style food. Isn't it like interesting how kimchi and sauerkraut are like from two different places in the world, but everybody enjoys cabbage. You could use a lasagna right now. You miss eating sushi. Do you not eat sushi anymore? Okay, there's Noodle and Bun. Throws it. Okay. Look at them in the corner there. Those sneaky little beakies. The resolution's quite low, but don't worry. It'll... Maybe we zoom in and then go zook zook. Tuk tuk. Nah, it's fine. Do I have to rack focus? So it's like Focus. Focus pull. Focus pull. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to, with all cameras, chat, you have to, I think this one's already set, right? Something we should, yeah. You have to manually focus pull the camera. Where is my focus target? Where is my dragons? Here are no restaurants that would sell some. You really need to learn how to do sushi. Making sushi yourself looks really difficult. Hey, crispy, delicious burnt dabby chips. Welcome to the stream. Funny how we're talking about food and then somebody who has chips in the name joins. Skitty, you getting hungry? You know what'd be really good? Is some lovely ramen right about now. With some pork chashu. And some delicious noodles. Kimchi is apparently super healthy. It is, yeah. Wait, what was Bean saying? Hey, PK, welcome to the stream. Our Korean restaurant has gotten too expensive and you're too poor to go out now. Did you just get a raise, Bean? Enough of this, enough of this. Migs, you also a fan of ramen? You know, when I read art stream, I thought you'd be playing pass part out. You're not looking into the matrix. Hey, sometimes you gotta work for your money, chat. That's just how it goes. Hold on, chat, 1 second. Did you miss me? Hi, Noodles and Endurance. Endurance Rain. We had Endurable Bran, and then Endurable Brain, and now we have Endurance Rain. I think what? What do you mean you're a horrible chef? You need noodle eating food chat emoji. Dino, that's actually a great idea. Well, we have it on the merch stuff. Dino, hold on. Let me open a file browser quickly. Remember we had this. It looked pretty good. Desktop. What was it called? Aha, this one. Ta-da! Isn't this one pretty cool, chat? We should get that we should convert that to a chat emoji. Might need to be colored in though. Speaking of food, right? You think you'd want to see me as make a chameleon? Noodle eating noodles ASMR? A lovely noodle slurp? Sugoi desu. Honto, honto. Sugoi desu. Anyone gonna pay me for that? Speak now or forever hold your peace. But anyway, this was okay, son. This was no, stop. What do you mean cursed? Nani? Chato-san? Chato-san? Sugoi. Okay. We got a bit off track there. We might get a dies. I don't like it. It's always good when you get a visceral reaction. Well, I think Dynanaut, what we'll do is we won't do the noodle slurp ASMR. We'll do the emoji of him eating. Yes. Nightmares are hunting us. Okay, well, calm down, everybody. No one. Well, maybe that's not too bad. Noodle, do a crazy Dave impression. Actually, not sure how to do that. Deal. Oh my god, flying chicken. What are you talking about? We should go back to raft soon. Wintermelons, I got a busy schedule coming up. I'm not quite sure when we're gonna do some rafting anytime soon, by the way. Raft stream was a bit chaotic. Also, chat, we have I think this merch was awesome. This is legit. Whoever came up with this deserves a gold sticker, pat on the head. You sleepy? Bun! What else? Okay, so everybody loves a noodle ASMR, noted. So from now on, Thursdays, are gonna be solely ASMR streams, where I learn Japanese and speak in a very low Japanese tone. What happened to the family you wanted for merch? It didn't get done just yet. Because we went for more meme stuff. We still will do it, Miss Teakin. It'll come in the next release, because we're gonna be releasing a new set of merch every 3 months. I don't think you'll be there for it. Or maybe we just make Noodle Slurp ASMR Fridays. Alright, what else do we have to do? So the play blast works. Oh, it's time to light everything. Victoria. No, my wallet. Oh, do I have to set up the render node quickly so that I don't crash the stream for everybody. There hasn't been any crackling, right, chat? You're all good. Where's system? System this. Please only use 60% of my GPU so that we don't all crash and die. Okay, cool. There's been no popcorn? What do you mean? Oh, the microphone. Yes. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, good, good. Let's see what lights are on in the scene. A lot of lights. Are these all on? Why does it all default to the transform? Well, main 2 is on. That's not good. I just want light dome. Standard main. Room is not on. Ping is on. Oh, room should be on. The dining light should be on. What is this one? Main kitchen outside on. Well, yeah, maybe that'll stay on. All of these. Ping in room 3, room 2. I think I can just delete these. This is just making my life too complicated. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Room 1, that's for double character. I don't need main 2. How many main lights are there? Okay, you guys just better be off. Okay. Okay. This is gonna look probably very busted, but let's give it a first render, shall we, chat? Why a ROP camera? I don't know. Where's... No... I need... I've lost my redshift render view. I don't need mantra, I need... Ah, there it is. Aha! My bad. I lost it for a second. Let's fire up the first render. Fire in the hole! Let's see if we crash our computer. Okay, how much RAM have we got going on here? Look at all these background processes. This is our computer. We have a... Whoa! Timped! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Thanks, Twitch. We have a Ryzen 5950X, so it's a 16-core 32-thread. We're running 128 gigabytes DDR4, the good old DDR4. Memory's looking alright. Could it run? Hey, President Mason, good to see you. Bye, Dave. See you next time. We've got the popcorn GIF, right? What do you mean you have no idea what you're talking about? Flying Chicken, you know computer stuff, don't you? Well, I was just showing people, I was gonna say the nodes, but man, processing textures takes so long. So there's the render process at the bottom. I've hit render and we still haven't started rendering. GPU is so fast. Oh, you must render under the GPU. Oh, GPU rendering is the future. Everybody wants to use the GPU. We all went GPU rendering, and then Nvidia went and took their fist and shoved it. Oh my gosh, that's bright. I might need to put a blocker on the side of the lounge. Oh no, this thing doesn't have any textures. I remember now. This somehow doesn't have any textures in the groups. I'm gonna just delete this thing, chat. In all honesty. Why render something that has no textures? The lighting in the scene looks horrific. Lord have mercy. Oh wait, we haven't color balanced it. Chat, we render an ACES workflow. Ooh, look at that. That's slightly... mildly slightly better. Oh, we didn't do our focus pull. Okay, well this is the start. Once you... Okay, I guess because it's open on both sides. Oh, where did the foyer go? Nani? Nani, nani? No, not channel view. What? Why is this... Should be network view. Channel objects. Okay. Somehow I think we turned off the foyer. One day I want to be the type of person who can own a foyer. Oh, that's why. Okay. Whoopsie poopsie. We destroyed the foyer. It's back now. That should look much better. Let's go get our main cam. Well, let's go fix our focus distance. Where are you? Oh, look, chat. You remember the last short where the cow gets abducted? This is the bricks the cow is standing on. Kind of funny. I'm the dinosaur guy, not the computer guy. Oh, that's Ben or Thaddeus. I think it's more Ben. I think Thaddeus is a computer enjoyer, but not a computer guy. He's the printing man. I remember rendering animations before, and dang, it took a long time. Yeah, it does take a long time. I'd argue the lighting is better. The textureless chandelier doesn't matter because the majority of the viewers would focus on the pig. It's all about the craft. Rather have a simple scene that looks pretty or is silly for a like, always create with intention. Like, if you create something that isn't intended in the scene, you draw away from the comedic aspect of something. Everything needs to be crafted and thought about in a way that adds to the story. There's no sense in adding all this beautiful detail and everything extra, but it's half broken and doesn't quite work. The pig is floating as well. The rat is gonna get it, telling you. Look at this floating pig. I need to translate the pig down. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. Ah, piggy, piggy, piggy. Okay. Wait, what are you doing with that locator? So that locator is the focus pull. Where is the Noodle Jimothy crossover? Nimothy? Who's Nimothy? Am I being silly, Dinonaut? Thaddeus is called what you would call a power user. You got to give him the strongest possible machine with no, you know why? Actually, it wasn't your fault, Bean. You don't have the carpet in your layout scene, I don't think. So that carpet, that is the little 0.6 that's messing it up. I think that's the no, that's too much. That's what's getting you caught up. You see there that little float? I think that's maybe it. No, but I'm still translating it down to the carpet. Never mind. It was flying. You're let off the hook. Noodle plus Jimothy, Nimothy, I think. Noodle plus Jimothy. I still don't know who Jimothy is. It would have been too low there. Yeah, it would have. So that's why I said you're off the hooked. Oh, let me go. Should we see if we can fix the dining room light? I'm telling you, it's not gonna be fun. Oh, okay. Why? Do you think it's in the textures? Rug, floor, chair, dining chair. Look at that string. Curtain. Walls, skirting, scatter rugs, dining table. The question is, what the? There's no texture set for the chandelier. No, the chandelier gets the axe. I don't have time to fix this. Oh no. And you know what also doesn't have textures? The flowers on the table. So they've got to get it as well. They do actually have textures. I just think they haven't been connected. What do you think it's called, chat? Let's take a guess who named it. Do they call it a chandelier or a light? They called it a light. I guessed it. Jimothy, a wild raccoon with birth defects. Everyone thinks he's adorable and he's kind of an internet sensation. Have I missed out? I don't know who Jimothy was. We don't have a raccoon, do we? If we did, we'd have to call it Trash Panda Amanda. I hope she's doing good with her undersea surveillance cable machine job. You think you'd enjoy Jimothy? Wait, isn't he the one with like no neck, Thaddeus? Like the raccoon is just like all compressed up. Okay, so we've rid ourselves of the light. Wait, how many lights? No, just that. Okay, cool. Alright, let's give it a... Oh, by the way, Bean, this thing here is the focus locator for the camera. So I connect up the focus pull thing here. So then I go through the scene and I manually key the focus pull because I'm using depth of field. He's like a deflated accordion. No, it had keys on it. Stupid thing. I'm gonna bring it back here. Come back here. It's really cool and it makes things look great, but it's extra work, you know, because every time now I've got to like reposition the focus pull. Hey, Hamster33, how you doing, friend? Good to see you. Story time for Noodle. You were waiting in the line for food at lunch. The person in front of you ordered a cup of soda, and before you could pay, had come back and demanded to know why the cashier sold her cup when they clearly didn't serve her Dr. Pepper, and demanded a refund over the injustice of drinking anything but Dr. Pepper. Did she get her refund, Hamster? I'm enthralled. So these are endurable. You're looking at the windows for the whole house. Yeah, these are all the windows in the Noodle and Bun house. You can tell this is the one right at the top. It looks a bit abstract, but trust me, this bolted on system, it works. Because I don't want to display the whole noodle house, it's very heavy. Okay, so we've got the focus pull here. Yeah, I basically just got a script that connects up this locator's location to the camera's focus distance. Okay. So the scene starts. We're on Pig. Then Noodle and Bun pop out. Now, would they pop out and then we rack focus, or do we start racking focus as they pop out? I think we start racking from here. Okay. Then we rack for a couple of frames. We rack to Noodle and Bun. There's probably a smarter way of doing this, and as I go along, I will figure that smarter way out. But for now, this is all I got. I think this is where Noodle comes into frame. Let's just key it here so that it's there. Yeah, I think it should be here. Probably a little back. Can actually just key the focus over a little bit. Might as well. And then so from the throw, hold, and then when the chicken lands, that's where we key the last focus pull. Probably from here. It's my rough estimates. And that way we don't have to do a camera move, we're just sort of focus pulling in the scene. rather than having to animate the camera. But animating the camera is not bad either. You know what the problem with my focus pulling is? Now I have to go smooth out the frames to linear as well. I think that's good. Now we go into our graph editor in Houdini, which is literally Hail Satan. We straighten those curves out, and we're done. Alrighty. What happened? Hold on, everybody's talking about stuff. Send me to jail. You dropped your phone on your dog's head twice. Who drops their phone? On a dog's head or a loved one? That's crazy, Dynanaut. Straight to jail. Do not collect $200. Do not pass go. And no hotels on Elof Street. Elon Street. What do you say? Yeah, she got a $2.50 back. You thought it was the funniest thing. She just ordered a cup with the assumption the place sold Dr. Pepper. But silly. Oh, you're. Oh my God. There's a something in Jurassic World Evolution 3. That's pretty good. Dynanaut is the phone, okay? Mean. That's a mean thing to say, Flying Chicken. Dynanaut's dogs are precious. That's a sacred thing. Okay, where are we? Okay. 4:30. Let us have a look at the start frame of the scene. No noodle, no bun. Also, after all of that hard work, we're gonna save. Oh, we need to move the main. Oh, yeah, we need to move the main light as well. Did you? Were you lying on the couch and you dropped your phone on them, Dynanauts? Are you watching on mobile right now? That's the better question. Did you get so excited that you dropped? You were watching the stream and you dropped the phone. It depends if it's an iPhone or not. No, it doesn't. It does not depend if it's an iPhone. Dog's still more important than iPhone. I can't believe the Apple product hype. I just can't. Maybe because I'm a tech nerd and I do all my own PC stuff, but or most of it, not all of it. Trust me, I get stuck more than most people do. But man, yeah. Anyway, you always watch mobile? You're getting dog snuggles. That's the best. In winter, it's even better. If it was a Nokia, then you would have had to have gotten an excavator to dig it out of the foundation. What do you mean, get good covers? Not anymore, she moved. Yeah, well, someone was assaulting her with electronics, Dynanaut. Okay, let's give it another render. So this is where we started. It's not gonna look much better, but it's probably gonna look a whole bunch darker. Flying Chicken, you know you're not gonna be able to own a dinosaur. Your iPhone 4 could be thrown down on the ground and never broke. Okay, but are you still using an iPhone 4? You would never use your phone without a good case or screen. What is it? They called it like humble bragging, or like a silent flex when you buy like a new iPhone and then you don't put a cover or screen protector on. I agree, you do need a phone case though. Oh, look how much darker it is. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Okay, the radiator came back, so that's good. Oh. No, this is not the Yarara dance. See, look, the untextured things are gone and it looks fine. Nobody's gonna miss it. Is the chain still hanging from there? Let's just ignore that. Phone is okay as usual. Boring and reasonably priced. I do like a phone with a good camera. So this was our first and second. So now we've got the focus distance blurring out the background, which is looking nice. Yeah, now we're good to light the scene. I think there's enough ambient lighting. Hey, Piggy. I think grouping up the little nostrils and the eyes makes it look very cute. Or should the nostrils be pink? No, I'm not gonna. There's too much effort. Everybody knows it's a pink. I actually don't know what noise is on it. That looks fine. So before and after. Gorgeous. Okay. Now time to add our main lights. So we have the environment light set up, and now we do what is called a 3-point light setup, where we move our main lights. So this is how we look through a light and add intentional directional light and feel to a scene. That looks good to me for main. The rim is definitely gonna have to be, you know, the best way to do this is just to select noodle and add the rim to them here. Hope this rim kind of comes out nice. And the ping. I don't know how the ping's gonna work on this one, chat, but we'll see. It's a bit of a tricky scene when you've got to light them down a hallway. Come here. There you go. Because you tend to light a lot of stuff with a ping. Okay. And I'm going to need a second room light for the pig. Just so we catch a little bit of that detail. No! Light move. There you go. How did that look? Yeah, I mean, it does kind of have a room from there. We've got a main and ping, ping, ping. Okay, cool. Let's watch it blow up, chat. Hey, some random white guy. How you doing, friend? Have you had a good weekend? A good start to your week? I hope everything's going well. We're busy slowly working on a noodle and bun new short. Oh my gosh, the lighting is so bright. Okay, so I can tell you the main one is the culprit here. Bring him down. Bring him way down. Way down. Is that too bright? That feels a little bit blown out. How about 2? It's feeling a bit more balanced, I think. You low-key have a question about the house. In the times, you may or may not have binge watched a whole bunch of episodes back to back. Is the house modeled or inspired by anything based in reality, or was it something purely fictional? I think inspiration comes kind of almost from everywhere. So you like that rug? You should see how thick that rug is, Dynanaut. You could freeze it and sled down a mountain with it. Nice interior. Thank you, Kay. The house is just inspired by, I think, Gotti and my sensibility of what we love about Noodle and Bun, or just about weird things. How many people work on Noodle and Bun? Do you do all the shorts by yourself? Victoria, there used to be a lot of people. And then we tried to make a movie, and then the people who were helping us make the movie ran off with the money. And we put all our eggs in one basket. You know how that's a smart thing to do. And so we had to restructure the whole team. Now it's just me. But for the last... Holy moly.
That's incredible.
Some random. Thank you so much for the donos. Appreciate it. For the last 6 months I've had Bean, so one extra animator. But otherwise the shorts are all me. But now Bean has found an even better thing. So... that's why the shorts have kind of slowed down, because I am the last Mohican left. Random, thank you so much for the dono. Any luck on the demo? Demo. What demo? What did I promise? Oh no. Unless I'm forgetting. Yeah, that's why the episodes haven't been coming out either, Victoria, because we used to have about 12 people working on a 5-minute episode, and that took 2 months. Now if it's just me, it's just me. I'm just keeping things alive. Okay, this is looking balanced, huh? Are we feeling it, chat? Okay, we're feeling it. Okay, so we started the day off with this. Blown out, weird lighting, nothing on the wall. Then we balanced it, looked a little bit dark. And then we balanced it. You're working on the demo for Noodle and Bun? You mean the movie, or you mean the Roblox game? Or you mean the short? All right. Okay. Let's skip to a scene where Noodle and Bun pop their head out. There they are. Okay, the focus. I just want to see as they pop their head out where the focus is in the scene. Okay. This is the first time we see Noodle before the focus starts to pull. Okay. Loading in the textures the whole time is so painful. You wish you could help? Don't worry. Don't worry, Endurable. For anyone that is worried, we have a plan to get everything back on track. If we had a roadmap, this is what it would look like. Is that PowerShell? No. There you go, Microsoft Paint. Okay. Sorry about the giant white screen, but this is all gonna make sense. So right now we are here. This is why is this so thin? Cool, you could get a marker. Okay, let's do it in marker. This is today. Now there are 3 milestones we need to reach, and then we will reach the episodes. So right now, wow, that's a great W. Let's make the W look like this. Right now we have one person working on Noodle and Bun, making just the... And this thing really sucks. Can I do crayon? I'm doing this with a mouse. Just one person making the shorts. Okay, that crayon sucks too. Why can't I just pick a good one? Calligraphy pen? Ugh. World's worst. Why? Watercolor brush? Okay, well that looks gross as well. Anyway, paying an Etsy witch to manifest your Netflix deal? Please do. Don't pay her too much though. Those guys are scams. Then, once we finally consolidated all the debt, and we finally have... That was supposed to be a bag of money. Okay, hold on. It's gotta look like this. Once we finally have finished off the debt and we've got some more cash, then we're gonna make episodes with about 4 or 5 people, and then over here we have the... We're still making that movie, and then also episodes. I don't know how long it's gonna take between when there's just one person doing shorts and getting more people to do episodes, but this problem here is gonna be solved maybe in the next 6 months. So then it's onwards to starting episode production. Those episodes realistically will only then come out, you know, in a year. It is a little bit flying chicken. It is kind of sort of on the side. How best to support you? Patreon, YouTube memberships, etc. I mean, a YouTube membership goes a long way. Especially because, you know, we feel bad that we haven't released new content. And so viewership is also down, rightfully so. So, we, you know, as we try to solve this issue of having to refinance a bunch of stuff, it gets harder because YouTube earns less. But just having a single $1 membership a month helps out a bunch. The stream died for you? Migs, no! anyway, that is the detailed plan, the 3-step process of once we can finally start reinvesting into the brand. But for now, it's just gonna be one little cat making episodes. Don't save. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Look, it's Noodle. Look at that sneaky cat, chat. It's me in cat form. You know what I really need to do, Victoria, is make long form videos with this avatar on the second channel, this channel, and hopefully then we could generate more money. But I have no idea. Also buying merch helps. Having a membership helps. It all helps. Okay. Is he? Whoa, that's incredible. Thaddeus. Thanks for the 10 gifteds, friend. Appreciate it. That's dope. Okay, cool. Look at the wallpaper. Look at the detail that was put into this texture. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ideally, you know, I would want anyone who enjoys the content to... the house gives you very Coraline vibes. Yeah. That one and you know, there was a 2D cartoon of something on Cartoon Network with like friends and stuff. Okay. That one's good. Let's take a snapshot of that. Now let's check if the focus pull worked on Noodle. Okay. Well, we'll check if it worked on Noodle and Bun. Oh, have we got crackling going on? Yes, that's the one. Hamster. It's a mix of Courage the Cowardly Dog, Fosters, and like real Victorian architecture. I'm an architecture freak, so I love old Paris architecture, old German wood frame housing, barns and farmhouses. It's just like a mix of stuff. Your back stream died for some reason, did it? I don't have any dropped frames, so that's like a you problem. Hey, sorry, Andreasius Curinatius, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're a new subscriber. Welcome in, friend. Do you watch Noodle and Bun, or are you just a VTuber enjoyer? Endurable, has Popcorn Mike ended? Are we in Popcorn Mike territory still? So the reason I get Popcorn Mike chat is when my are we rendering currently? Is when they feel out of focus still, don't they? I can't tell if Noodle's in focus or not, but I guess I could push the ping. I think they're in focus. I gotta render for a little bit longer, and then I'll... let me just change the lighting. Well, let me just change the lighting. And then we'll get it. Thank you so much, Thaddeus, and Random, and Simpt, and Dynanaut. I really appreciate it. You better have stored those plushies good, Random White Guy. You got all those Ziploc baggies to keep them fresh. It did not send. Popcorn Mike has ended. Thank you. You're from Peru. Greetings. That's pretty high up. Like, you got like if you're from, are you from like the mountains in Peru? Are you tuning in from the Andes? Hola, Andreas. That's hello in Spanish, right? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. I actually don't know what I just said there. Okay, let's go on the ping. We'll get a bit closer with the ping, and hopefully we can hit them a little harder. Be careful with that. So I don't want the ping to create a light cutoff, which is always a bit of a problem. Okay, let's try that. What didn't send, Endurable? Nani? Waiting for rendering is always my least favorite thing, because when you render on your computer, it basically uses up all the resources. Okay, now we have to check the brightness. You can actually see the focus shift is working. Because look how much more in focus that wall is. Okay. They're not quite lit enough. Why are you not lighting? I think they're behind the table. That's the issue here. But I'm not seeing the light cut off. Okay, we can be even more sneaky. We can get even closer, chat. Actually, let's leave it at that. You know what we're gonna have to do? We have a second main. I don't like doing this. Sometimes it's necessary. So this is only gonna be 0.8 intensity. And then we'll just sneakity snackety in the crackety over here. I think that'll give us what we want. Okay, let's save that frame and let's see where we're at. You got gifted a membership just as you signed up. You know, Victoria, you know how lucky you are to get that. There's people in the stream who are like, oh, I've been here forever. I did say hello, very good. Hamster, can you speak Spanish? You could eat some mashed potatoes right now. I'm the mashed potato king. Ugh, looks very bright. Okay, but I don't see any lines. Okay, let's just let it render a little bit. What's your favorite food to eat, Andresius, in Peru? You got gifted membership. This is you signed up. Hopefully that means you get paid twice. I don't know what that means though. If it's gonna... Interesting. You love the United States. What state are you from? Andreas, I'm not from America. And I'm also not from England. So I'll let you guess 3 different places. And if you get it right, I will show you the back of my head. You'll have a serving of your mashed potatoes, Noodle. I'm the person that always says, man, I wish I could get a gift membership. Yeah, Flying Chicken. You have to go. Alright, Sims, thanks for joining. Do they seem brighter? They do, right? So that's before, after. Before, after. Before, after. I think they're bright enough. That chair, it's definitely gotten brighter. They do silhouette nicely, and the focus does pull to them. You know what, I might have to just rotate the light a little bit more. Lighting is such a... Okay, hold on. Okay, no, that's fine. Lighting is such a tedious thing. Oh, you can hear the crackling audio. Okay, bear with me. It's gonna stop crackling in a second. Noodle is from Turkey, the great cat country. You have a theory based on where your noodle plush came from? Oh, you have a theory? Oh, yeah, okay. Well then, Victoria, you probably have my full-on physical home address. If you got a plushie in the last year or year and a half, I was the one who sent every single plushie personally. So I also did all of the merch fulfillment. So you can come visit me or have a cup of tea. Dynanaut, I wish, because you know you can do that on Twitch, right? You can choose the gift directly on Twitch. So I don't know why YouTube hasn't implemented that. The great cat country. I can't wait to visit Turkey. Sounds really fun. Okay, before, after. Before, after. I think we need a... Noodle's not getting any ping either, though. Okay. One last go. We're gonna go... Sorry about the crackling mic. My computer's crashing out right now. Bear with me. The scene feels heavy. Okay, I think we got it. Let's take this as a reference. This feels too light though, right, chat? This feels like crazy bright now. I think that feels blown out. I feel like this main can come down to like 1.4. Okay, let's try this. Is Noodle and Bun merch shipped from elsewhere now? Yep. Yep. You didn't get an address, you would have sent a gift card. Isn't it on your invoice, some random white guy? Should say, it should like have a direct invoice of like the person, the sender. Be really fun if Noodle remade the house in Sims 4. Hamster, that's not a bad idea. But you know how long... I should do it in Paralives. Ooh. Hamster... Damn, that's actually a goated idea. Why did you run the Noodle and Bun channel? Better ideas than I do. How bright is this stuff? Okay. No, it's not bright enough.
Give me light.
No, Mr. Kitty. You'd have sent a postcard from Austria if you'd realized. Noodle and Bun merch is now shipped from I don't know where. You just saw that you're from South Africa in your channel description. You're too clever, Andreas. How do you say your name? Andreas. That's more Portuguese. Andreas. Andreas? Okay, maybe... I just don't want to blow the scene out. I think... It's a pity this chair gets so light, but I think that's okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with this lighting. Let's see the rest of the scene. Noodle grabs the chicken. Well, how does the chicken look in Noodle's hands? Okay. Let's see our rubber chicken. They're saying they don't speak English. I'm sorry, my friend. What are you saying there? Flying chicken? Sorry, I was reaching down for something. You know a streamer who's also from South Africa? He's the Isle streamer. The Isle is basically prior extinction if it were buggy as hell. I think if you sent cold hard cash to Africa, I would never receive it. That would be stolen somewhere along the line very quickly. I highly doubt that would ever reach me. Don't send me cash. I'm fine. You don't think you're allowed to in Denmark? You hide it in something. Some random. You just, I mean, endurable. You hide the money in like cocaine. He's saying because your animation is interesting. Well, at least he can watch the Noodle and Bun channel. Andreas, you gotta go watch Noodle and Bun. You can send me 50 million in fake money, Jurassic. I bet you. The chicken doesn't have a shader. Chat, the chicken's broken. Hold on. So this is what it means when an object doesn't have a shader. Basically, in 3D software, Noodle's eye, Noodle's nose, Bun's spur, the carpet, everything has a file path to a location on your computer. Basically, like a little arrow saying, this carpet, well, this object has a carpet texture. This eyeball has an eye texture. This thing doesn't have nothing. Why does it have a nothing? What is this, honey? I don't know what that is. What is that? What that is doing? Okay. So the chicken.
Time to investigate. Where's this chicken? Yes, we'll find the chicken. attach the texture, and have a jolly good time.
It's because we're not unpacking. I swear this is... Yeah, I suppose there's no unpack going on. Why would we not unpack this? What are you complaining about? Nothing. Well then shut up. Okay, cool. Hey, Colin Ward, welcome in. You'd send you lots of drawings and random stuff. It helps that Noodle and Bun doesn't have dialogue. Exactly. Coffee is great for smuggling. Why is coffee? Because it masks the scent, some random. How's your week been, Colin? That reminds me, the same South African streamer got donated by a huge dinosaur YouTuber. So, wait, hold on. Was he a dinosaur and he gave them money? Or... Yeah, let's give this another render. Hopefully our chicken now has textures. Let's hope. You notice you got a zombie chicken? Some random... Did you notice you got 2 mice? You got 2 beans? You got the normal chicken and the zombie chicken, right? Oh, the dinosaur YouTuber made content. Noodle and Bun is like Shaun the Sheep. The lack of dialogue means the appeal crosses language barriers. Yeah, 100%. But you know, Victoria, that's why I've actually loved streaming so much. Because even though I can't talk to my friend Andreas as much, which is a pity, but I've met so many people from around the world. Flying Chicken is from Thailand or Vietnam. we had Ramen, who was here for a while. Kay is from Japan. We got people from America, from Europe. Endurable Rain is from Pakistan. It's amazing. Look, the chicken's got textures. Amazing. You're from Vietnam? Yes, Vietnam. How do you say hello in Vietnam phonetically? You thought there were 2 different types of bean? No, they're the same bean. I wanted to give you an extra bean so you could put it on your desk, but still give the grandkids the whole set. Random white guy. That was the idea. I had to... That package... So I have a 2.5 kilogram shipping limit. That package was 2.4993 grams. I had to like tear papers and pages out of things and like chop bits of plastic off to get it just under because I added the extra mouse. Oh, Denmark. Are you from Denmark? Endurable, are you imposter? I thought you said you were from... Okay, cool. So, the chicken is working. Let's see how the rack focus pull works. Sometimes I do... Believe it or not, but this is something kind of new that I'm doing today. Okay. Don't flick one of the beans. Hello in Vietnamese is Xin Chao or just hello. But Xin is said how? Like Xin or Xin or in or Benvenido al stream Andre. Ah, bienvenido. Noodle. Are you pulling my leg, Noodle? Maybe. Maybe Endurable brand. If you... Flying Chicken, if I had to say it like in English words, like... Oh, Zin like Sin. Oh, so Sin Chao. Noodle needs phonetics. Yes. Hamster gets it. No, Endurable, that's not what I need. I don't need whatever that is. Look, so now they... So you see how they were in focus? Sort of. And then... Are they even in focus? Maybe they're just not rendered. Now the focus racks back from them to the chicken in the foreground. And then we leave it there, and then technically the pig explodes. Chicken looking good. Dog looking good. He might be penetrating the carpet, but let's not talk about that. Okay, I think we started here, chat. Looks a bit not great. Then we deleted the lighting thing that didn't have a texture, and then so this is the base environment lighting. So after so you have to light everything at like an even tone. Then you start the light sculpt, where you kind of pick out the objects you want in your scene. We added the room light to Noodle. Then we started to like buff up their lighting so we could see them. We pushed it even further. And then I think we went even further than that. But now we can actually see Noodle and Bun in the back doing their thing. And now we're here. It's kind of balanced. I think the room light helps cut them out quite well. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Amazing. What's nice is there's a cut back to the scene and the lighting's already done. So you don't have to relight everything every single time because there's a second scene that appears here. Ciao is pronounced in a lowering tone exclusively, like Ciao. Ciao Sun. Or not. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You know what I'll do, Flying Chicken? Can you just comment on the video for me to go look up how to pronounce it correctly? And then I shall say hello in Vietnamese every time you join the stream. Because Thailand is sawade for ramen. And then konnichiwa, Japanese. Hello, German. That's American for hello. And something just banged on my door. I hope I'm not... Did you see my hands pop up? Anyway, hope I'm not gonna die. What is this? Wait, did the stream just die? What is going on? Oh, weird. Hey, Ultimate Nerd! As soon as you read this, you're gonna be me saying goodbye. Well, goodbye, friend. Have a good one. Okay, I think I'm all done with the scene. Let me just save it. What else do I have to do? Added all the objects, spit out the rendering, check the file path. Okay, one other thing. Stream just here, just lagged a bit. Yeah, I don't know. It did something weird on my end that made me think that it was dead. I know I showed the forbidden short in the beginning of the stream, chat. But I'm going to show it one more time, and if anybody has an idea of how to fix it, you tell me. So what I'm about to share with you is really important. It's really it's unique. It'll never be released. It's a noodle short that we did, but it was kind of a bit too graphic, so we decided never to air it. But I still want to use it, but just change 2 scenes in the middle. And so here it is. Oh no! I double clicked it. I should have double clicked it because now I've ruined my music for the stream. Hold on, chat. Don't look at that. Not that. This. Oh no! Bean, run! Get away from him, Bean. Look at Noodle. Look at me. I mean, look at me winning. Ah! Oh wait. What? He's just cake? Well, at least it plays my royalty-free music straight after. I meant to play that in a different thing. That is one of the shorts we did, and we were like, yeah, let's not air that. That was very Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Not graphic enough. You know how many angry mails we received when we did the one where Noodle gets turned into mochi by where we superimposed him onto the live action footage of like these like a mochi shop in Japan getting smacked. It was like everyone was like, "Oh my god, you can't do that! You can't do that to Noodle!" We were like, "Oh jeez, okay, let's not do that." All right, Ultimate Nerd, you got 500 subs. Congrats. See you next time. It's cake. I thought in my head it was gonna go better, Thaddeus, and in practice I was like, ugh. People could be upset by that one. Okay, so let's just set up the... All we have to do is set up the... You know what we should do? Let's save this into the second scene so that we don't have to do as much. Ah, that's using the old Noodle. Okay, cut 20 users. It's gonna be so lonely creating user folders now, Bean, because it's just gonna be me. I'm gonna be the only user folder. You know, it was like I had a friend there all the time, and you'd open up and be like, oh, look, Bean's explored the scene and or worked here or been here. Now it's gonna be nobody. It's gonna be me. Did you know that small animals are basically snacks to predators? I disagree. An elephant doesn't eat ticks. Ticks eat elephants. Checkmate, atheist. Oh no, Bean is gone forever. No, not gone forever. They didn't die. Bean still comes to the streams and is admin on Discord, so not gone forever. Yeah, Migs. Yeah, what do you think of that? Maybe if it took place in a cake shop and there was 2 different beans and he has to pick up which bean. Okay, well, we need the simplest fix to fix it, Hamster. So this is what I was thinking about, Hamster, right? So as Noodle strikes down with the cake slicer, then we cut the scene and he hits nothing. Then Noodle looks up and he's in the back rooms. Then he looks over to his left and oh my gosh, there's Bean, but Bean is 50 times bigger, like a giant elephant, and then chases Noodle. Ah! Right? It's like Bean tricked him. Bean, like, or Bean, like, does the smoke screen bomb, like in Naruto. Like, Noodle, as Noodle cuts, you see, like, a big poof of smoke, and then he cuts, like, that log, in, like, this is pre-Shippuden, you know, like a switching jutsu. And then he looks up, and he's in the back rooms. I don't know. And then we could play like that, the Naruto dung 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 music, and then everyone's gonna be like, "What did I just watch?" That's the best I came up with. Okay, what else do we gotta do? Maybe frosting instead of blood. It wasn't blood; it was ice cream. Okay, the simulation made it look really graphic. I don't think it works because we can't show Bean getting cut in half. I just don't, it's impossible. I'd rather just cut those 2 shots. Also, okay, hold on. There's, like with any noodle and bun problem, chat, there's always one extra problem, okay? You see this environment here? This weird hallway that exists here? That asset is gone. It's been sent to the Shadow Realm, vaporized. It's finito, bonita, it doesn't exist. It's a fugazi, it's an idea, it's a premise, it doesn't exist. So I couldn't re-render the scene even if I wanted to. So that's what I'm saying. From this shot here of Noodle with the cake slicer, the next shot is the side view of it slicing. That shot, right? You cut from this, and instead of this shot, you have the cake slicer still, but the floor has changed, and now Noodle's in the back rooms. Hey, Grunty Thirst, I didn't get to say hello to you. Hope you have a good week. And so this shot doesn't exist, but the cake slicer does. 404, asset not found, that is. Like, look how graphic the slice is. Like, you're like... Seeing Bean like this is distressing? Yeah. This is the only okay shot. And then Noodle doesn't look that disturbed. And then, unfortunately, this shot will have to get cut as well. See, look, we called it T75, Bean is cake, but that's gone. Okay, endurable semantics. You can cut a cake with a cheese slicer. So, I think that would work, the backrooms thing, right? Because it's topical. And also, wait, hold on. Let me show you one more thing, chat. Doesn't it kind of, not really, but it kind of looks like Bean lures Noodle into the back rooms. Look, they're in the lounge, then they have this weird chase sequence, but then it goes into some of this weird sort of area, right? Like, where are they? That could be the back rooms. You know, like, all of these, like, weird colors and shots. Anyway, I feel like it's a shame to waste all that wonderful animation and funny shots. Might as well use it. And then get a free backroom short. Free backroom short and free back shots for everybody. I mean, never mind. It's a bad dream. Maybe make it so Noodle clips through the floor. What? Bro, not gonna lie, you have even a mouse in my house, and you caught them in sticky traps. Well, I mean, mice do like sticky things. Okay, so that shot is good. What, Mix? Who said what? No, don't worry about it. It's all good. Oh my god, flying chicken. I don't know what to say to that reply. Are we all done with the render sequence? Okay, now we can set this to 92. We can go back up to... Okay, 0.2 is fine. We change the out. Okay, the output is good. Main camera is good. All systems ready. Aye, Captain. All systems firing at maximum potential. Oh no. But you know what? Now we have to file, save as. We have to go save backwards. Yeah. Well, I thought I was being smart, but I wasn't being smart, chat. As so often is the case. Backrooms make sense. Just a bean go poof from under the cheese slice instead of slicing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, alright. If you use a high-power BB rifle to remove mice from the house here, when it hits them, they do backflips. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, why are mice so successful in life? Bro, not gonna lie, it's more like the Backrooms movie when Captain Clark was doing something. What? Mason, I have no idea what you're saying. I'm more unhinged than Noodle. This will be a moment that be remembered by me for eternity. I mean, you didn't have to burn it into your brain. You can if you want to. It's all up to you, friendo. What is the time? 5:30. Hold on, chat. Give me 3 seconds to use my brain to do something. One take. Yes. No. Nah. Really? Very interesting. I like this a lot. You're in charge of your brain. You do what you want with it. I don't think you have a license to operate that brain, Flying Chicken. I want to see the paperwork. I'm not quite certain I would give you permits for that. Just saying. Well, we did it. You know what the problem is? I'm gonna have to do a smoke simulation. No, I opened the wrong thing again, chat. But don't worry, it'll fix itself. No. If I get demonetized because that audio is playing, I'm going to have a fit. Okay, now let me just... Chat, hold on. I'm busy messing with my stream setup. I apologize. I keep doing the wrong thing. Okay, hold on. Open with... Okay, so the idea of this shot... Okay, chat, so we've just done this one. Noodle and Bun appear around the corner. They throw the chicken grenade. It's next to the pig. All is well. Then they're holding their ears because they're waiting for the boom. And then when you hear bang, we need like smoke. Like a smoke... You know, like when firemen go into a house and they get that like super chimney or something. What's it called? A smoke chimney? On Twitch, worst of all, get muted. Yeah, but I didn't want to get muted. I was playing music that shouldn't have been heard. Backdraft. It sounds like backshots, but same thing. It's a backdraft. Yes. Hamster, you're like in my brain. Actually, worryingly so. Right. So the backdraft happens, sort of effect, which means I'm going to need a smoke simulation. I'm going to have to edit the lighting in the scene a little bit as well. Okay, let's file, open, cut 20, okay. Durable, what do you mean what? I didn't say anything. I'm innocent. Look, my hands are up. I never did anything. When I lean back in my chair, chance, my hands come up. It's actually kind of funny. I'm like, yeah. All in a day's work. You have a library of random trivia that only shows up when you're not thinking about it. I feel like I have something similar, but I couldn't put a name to a face on the backdrop. Cat has not had coffee yet. I've had 4 cups. Is that bad? Everybody's saying no, Noodle. It's totally fine. You're gonna be okay. Nothing to worry about. Thanks, chat. I appreciate that. And, you know, having a pat on the back and reassurance really helps you sometimes. Okay, so that means the backdraft is gonna probably have to come from here. So let's go make our backdraft. Okay, well, this is gonna be very boring because this is just blocking everything out. Then I want to show you what I was working on. Remember I was working on Poopy and Dookie stuff? Overwrite, yeah. Remember there was an art stream where I was simulating a baby diaper? Well, that wasn't the only thing I was doing for that commercial. I was doing something else. Can you feel your heart through your ears? It might be time to cut back. Marvel, today's a good day. It's between 5 and 6 usually. Question is, what does Noodle call a cup? I guess a cup is 1.5 teaspoons of instant coffee in 300 or 400 mils of water and a bit of milk. Oh yeah, random, good question. Yeah, it is a good question. Oh, sorry, Endurable, I was reading what you were saying. Ravel! How you doing, friend? Welcome in. Good to see you. We were doing a noodle and bun thing, and you missed the one time ever redacted noodle short that no one will ever see again. Oh well. I mean, you will see it. It'll get edited and stuff. So I was working on a slow motion bubble that pops. You're a jacked cat. You know, that's all animators do. We turn coffee and time into content. Hello chat, did you guys remember you? Rian Risu. Yes, Rian, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again, friend. Wait, what if noodles actually made of cake? Migs, and you can't eat me. Wait, what did this do? Huh? Why did this not load the right thing? Nani? Where's the bubble? Imagine I saved over my bubble. How you doing, Rian? Now you know where Noodle can't sit still. Okay, so what you have here, chat, is a simulation of a bubble disintegrating in slow motion. So we have a lovely, beautiful, and this is just a grayscale version of it. We have a little bubble. I'll show you what the 3D view of it looks like. Let's have the resolution. Start. So I was busy working on this last week. Right, I think I have the finished folder of it as well, so you can see what it looks like. What do we got? Here? Exports. Hold on, I'm browsing my file system. I will find it in 2 ticks and a jiffy. Yeah, that one. There we go. Anyway, sorry about your eyes. So it's basically slowly disintegrating the mesh and then turning whatever points disintegrate into a simulation edge and then simming it with a bunch of particles and then water drops, and then it starts to look something like this. Wow, look at that bubble exploding. So I'm using a fluid simulation and a particle layer on top of that. It looks a little bit violent when you see it like that. Kind of crazy. But I had fun doing it, actually. Why does it look like the weather map radar? Weird. Flying chicken, it is indeed. It's a different part about it. Because it's like... I don't know. It's something else. What if it was made out of cakes? You mean... Mason, I have no idea what you've written there. Random, I sit still just fine. It's not like I get up 15 times a day. It's not that, well, I do, but I handle everything alright. Okay, so that's what the base looks like. Then let me show you the final version. Wow! Look at it. It's beautiful. Feast your eyes upon the rendered version of a popping, disintegrating bubble. Sorry about the flash. Can't change anything about the flash. This will probably still get changed once we get the actual shot. Because somebody pops this with their finger. But yeah. So we turn grayscale, geometric, weird drawings and thingies into pretty slow motion bubble pops. And you got to add in, that's why it's so important to add in all these little details. So it looks like a mess now, but it gets rendered much smaller. So if we go, what's interesting is if you go into the scene, we can actually get really granular and see exactly what's happening. So we can see the leading edge, how we mesh the particles. You smell a noodle and bun. More fun, the movie soon. Maybe. But yeah, so this is, it basically starts off at the core and slowly builds its way out. And then each of these points emit more particles. The thing is, you've always got to design and affect the camera. And then the end frame kind of looks like this, which is way more of a mess of points. But this simulates sort of the spray. And these simulate these sort of like bigger chunks and flecks. You know what I always think about it when I rotate around things? This feels like an asteroid field. You know, like in some sort of space sci-fi that you're rotating around something. It's like a debris field. I always wanted to make a Roblox game where I just do a giant fluid simulation along this enormous like asteroid field. Noodle, do you have DVDs that might be worth selling? How do you mean selling? Did he just say I smell? What are you talking about, Mason? Shush! I'm a cat. I smell like ice cream and flowers. Anyway, I thought I would show you that I didn't just work on Dookie Nappy, chat. I was also working on something nice. For once. Slow motion bubble pop. But I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. I'll leave you with this JPEG of a really cute noodle slurping up noodles that we have to make it as an emoji in the chat. Dinonaut recommendation. Making Noodle and Bun DVDs. I don't even know how to make a DVD anymore. How would you even go about doing that? Can you even buy DVDs? I don't know. That seems a little bit far-fetched. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining. We did quite a bit on stream today. We finished the whole shot, and we did the base lighting for the entire short, so that's good. Thank you for joining me, working in Houdini, using Maya animation. But I'll see you guys on Thursday. I hope you have a good Wednesday. I hope you can survive the middle of the week without me. I appreciate all the donos. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for hanging out. You guys make it so much more fun than just doing the work on my own. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, morning, and night. You know where to find me. Same time, same place, same cat, same face. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good one. Oh, don't forget to like the stream if you can. Thanks, Thaddeus. Bye, everyone. Bye.